All right, number 2, we have to list the transformations and then state the domain, the range using interval notation. We have to graph the function. So number 2, looking at the equation up here, what are our transformations? Right, the negative sign on the inside tells us what? Reflect over y. Yeah, but ROY doesn't mean anything to people who don't understand the acronym. Reflect over y. Okay, and then also we see this plus 2. What does this do? Up 2. So there are the transformations. Okay, now we got to fill out this table. So what are our points going to be? 0, 0, 1, what? 4,
2,
and 9. Okay, so now let's apply our transformations to the table. What does reflect over y do to our table values? Makes the x's negative, right. So 0, -1, -4, -9. Because if you do it with your hand, reflecting over the y, that's left to right movement, right? That's horizontal, which is going to be the x values. All right, what would up 2 do to our table values? Add 2 to y, very good. So now we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here are our points then. Let's graph this. We got 0, 2, -1, 3, -4, 4, and -9, that's off the page, 5. So like this. There you go. All right, so now we have to list the domain and the range. So what is the domain on this graph going to be? Remember, domain is furthest left to furthest right.
Domain is going to be
0?
0.
Negative what? Negative infinity, right. Because the furthest left, right, is going to the left forever, isn't it? Because the arrow, so negative infinity is going to be the furthest left. And what's the furthest right that this graph goes? 0. And what symbol should I have around the 0?
Bracket.
The bracket, because it actually touches that point, right? Good. Okay, what's the range then? That's lowest to highest. 2 to infinity, very good. And what are my symbols around each one? That's right, bracket and then parentheses. Good. Because the lowest point we see is right here, and the y value is 2, and then it's going up towards infinity.